There's one place everybody heads our way. Right off the highway, you can see the sign. Pull on in, yeah, you know the time. Friends and family gather round. Best game day spot in a greenback town. When the crowd gets loud and the score gets tied, we're all together every single night. Legends, legends, right on 54. Where the greenbacks win and we're yelling for more. Hot food, good times, yeah, we've got it all. From the first big play to the final call. Legends, legends, come on in and feel that hometown pride that you know is real. Bring your friends and family, take a seat and chill at Legends Pub and Grill. 6 days strong, yeah, we're serving it up. Daily specials that you just can't pass up. After the game or before the show, it's the kind of place everybody knows. Win or lose, we're side by side, cheering on Pratt with the greenback pride. From the young fans to the old school crew, there's a spot at the table waiting just for you. When the band plays on and the crowd's alive, this is where our town comes to thrive. Hey, legends, legends, right on 54. Where the greenbacks win and we're yelling for more. Hot food, good times, yeah, we've got it all. From the first big play to the final call. Legends, legends, come on in and feel that hometown pride that you know is real. Bring your friends and family, take a seat and chill at Legends Pub and Grill. It's more than a game, it's more than a place. It's every cheer and every familiar face. It's hometown roots, yeah, it's where we belong. Every night feels like a victory song. Proud to stand with the green and gold through every season, young and old. Legends, legends. Legends, legends. Legends, legends, right on 54. Where the greenbacks win and we face. It's hometown roots, yeah, it's where we belong. Every night feels like a victory song. Proud to stand with the green and gold through every season, young and old. Legends, legends. Legends, legends. Legends, legends, right on 54, where the Greenbacks win and we're yelling for more. Hot food, good times, yeah, we've got it all. From the first big play to the final call. Legends, legends, come on in and feel that hometown pride that you know is real. Bring your friends and family, take a seat and chill at Legends Pub and Grill. Legends. Legends, legends. Pratt's hometown pride at Legends Pub and Grill. Friday night lights, you can feel that buzz. Green and gold running through all of us. From the first kickoff to the final play, there's one place everybody heads our way. Right off the highway, you can see the sign. Pull on in, yeah, you know the time. Friends and family gather round. Best game day spot in a greenback town. When the crowd gets loud and the score gets tight, we're all together every single night. Legends, legends, right on 54, where the Greenbacks win and we're yelling for more. Hot food, good times, yeah, we've got it all. From the first big play to the final call. Legends, legends, come on in and feel that hometown pride that you know is real. Bring your friends and family, take a seat and chill at Legends Pub and Grill. 6 days strong, yeah, we're serving it up. Daily specials that you just can't pass up. After the game or before the show, it's the kind of place everybody knows. Win or lose, we're side by side, cheering on Pratt with the greenback pride. From the young fans to the old school crew, there's a spot at the table waiting just for you. When the band plays on and the crowd's alive, this is where our town comes to thrive. Hey, legends, legends, right on 54, where the Greenbacks win and we're yelling for more. Hot food, good times, yeah, we've got it all. From the first big play to the final call. Legends, legends, come on in and feel that hometown pride that you know is real. Bring your friends and family, take a seat and chill at Legends Pub and Grill. It's more than a game, it's more than a place. It's every cheer and every familiar face. It's hometown roots, yeah, it's where we belong. Every night feels like a victory song. Proud to stand with the green and gold through every season, young and old. Legends, legends. Legends, legends. Legends, legends, right on 54, where the Greenbacks win and we're yelling for more. Hot
downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club Diest in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965 with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
When the game is on and you're feeling the pride, head down 54, it's the Greenback side. Hot food, good times every day of the week. Legends Pub and Grill is the place we meet. On Highway 54 in Pratt, Legends Pub and Grill is serving up daily and nightly specials 6 days a week. Legends, where the Greenbacks shine. Bring your friends and family, have a legendary time. Proud sponsor of Greenback Sports, game day or any day. Legends Pub and Grill, Pratt's hometown pride.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
And welcome to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show live on Thunder Country. I'm Cody Eastis on the call for you today, and a lot of different ways you can tune into today's broadcast. As always on Thunder Country 98.3, the FM dial, or tune in over to Eastis Media on YouTube. We've got this ball game live streaming as well. It is the Lady Greenbacks here at Pinkel Field, set to take on the Bullpups of McPherson in a 4A matchup that's got playoff implications as far as seeding goes. Right now, currently Pratt the 4th seed in the West, McPherson the 5th seed. So these two ball games that they'll play today will matter when it comes to the end of the season. Greenbacks will be the home team as always here at Pinkel Field, and starting game 1, it'll be Dally Winklepleck in the circle for the Greenbacks. As we take a look at the rest of that starting defense for the Greenbacks, Stapleton behind home plate, Sowers down at first, Rector at second base, Kopus at shortstop, and Claire Jack at third base to round out the infield. In the outfield, Sydney Riley in left field, Hope Hughes in center field, and Riley Miller in right field. Should be a good ball game today. The Greenbacks coming off of a couple wins against Smoky Valley last week, a 9-4 win and an 8-2 win after splitting a big 4A matchup against Mulvane prior to that. So a couple big games on the way between these two teams. And the Bullpups, they've played a few more games, already 20 ball games into their season. They come in with a 14-6 record. And to lead things off for the Bullpups, it will be Para Bauer. We'll take a look at that starting lineup here in just a bit for the Bullpups. What a beautiful day here at the Green Sports Complex for softball. Those 64 degrees and sunny, and first pitch underway. A strike from Winklepleck to get her started. Not much breeze. It said a 10-mile-an-hour breeze out of the north, but that flag out there in center field laying down right now. The 0-1 count. Bauer trying to slap that one away. Can't do it successfully, and right away looking at an 0-2 count. Winklepleck 5-1 in the circle this season for the Greenbacks. The 0-2 pitch, slapped foul by Bauer. Greenbacks, the only team in action today. No no dual action as Smoky Ford Field empty today. Only the Lady Greenbacks playing this afternoon. We had that earlier with the baseball team, and this the date where it falls only softball in action. Outside pitch misses. Count goes 2-2. Bauer trying to work herself back in the count. Winkelpleck trying to stay ahead of it. 2-2 pitch on the way, misses high. Now a full count after Winkelpleck ahead in the count, 0-2. Bauer with good discipline at the plate, looking at a 3-2 count. The 3-2 pitch, gets her looking. Dally Winkelpleck coming back in that one, picks up her first strikeout on the opening batter, and that'll bring Riley Whitfield to the plate for the Bullpups. One out now here in the top of the first. We are underway here at Pinkel Field. Running a little early, 4 o'clock scheduled for the first pitch. Running about 6 minutes ahead of time. And Winkelpleck again starting the at-bat with a strike. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Tried off speed low, just missed. Early on here, got to find out where the edges of the zone are at. Winkelpleck testing those here, looking at a 1-1 count. 1-1 pitch, a hard hit ball. Kopus out of the glove, now fields it. Nice throw over to Sowers. One hopped, and Sowers able to stay with it for the out. That play made by Addison Sowers at first base. Not an easy snag off the turf. Sowers making it look routine. 2 outs now here in the top of the first. Greenbacks trying to go 1-2-3 as Ashlyn Schrader comes to the plate. There's that off-speed pitch, that one into the turf. Misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside corner, got it that time. Evens the count back up at 1-1. One pitch in the air. That'll get down in right field. Miller gets through her legs. The extra base will be taken by Schrader. Might have been able to hold her at 1, but Miller a little trouble out there in the grass, and Schrader takes advantage of it, heads down to second base. So with Schrader now down at second base, 2 outs here in the top of the first, it'll bring Pavlovich to the plate for the Bullpups. 409 batting average on the season, swinging on that first pitch, sends it out of play. Pavlovich steps back in, square and showing bunt, now pulls back, swings down the right field line, foul. And right away, Winkelpleck ahead in the count, 0-2. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Schrader down at second base after that 2-out hit. The 0-2 pitch, got that inside corner again. Winkelpleck gets herself out of the inning, and the Greenbacks will get their bats out when we come back in the bottom of the first here on Thunder Country.
Chevrolet in Pratt is excited to announce supplier pricing for everyone on new Chevy 1500 half-ton trucks. That means savings up to $8,000. That's right, up to $8,000 off a brand new Silverado. Looking for pre-owned? Check out Doug Ray's huge selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs with market-based pricing on every vehicle. So you know you're getting the best deal the first time and every time. Doug Ray Chevrolet is your full-line dealership with parts, service, body shop, and more. Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where big savings meet hometown service.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back to Greenbacks Softball here from Pinkel Field. Greenbacks able to hold the Bullpups scoreless in the top half of the opening inning. And now a chance to get their bats out. They'll have to do it against Carmen Pavlovich in the circle today for the Bullpups. Round out the rest of that defense. Behind home plate, Doyle. At first place, Schrader. Second base, Buckman. Whitfield playing shortstop and Gross at third base. In the outfield, Huggard in left, Bauer in center, and Zaharis in right field. And to lead things off for the Greenbacks, it will be Dally Winkelpleck to try to get them going. Good first inning from Winkelpleck in the circle for the Greenbacks. Now see if she can get them started off with the offense here. Turning on the first pitch, inside handle, a pop-up to Whitfield at shortstop for the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out for the Bullpups here, and that'll bring Sydney Riley to the plate. Riley swinging on that first pitch, chops it foul. So both Greenbacks that have seen the plate today jumping on first pitch strikes. A 0-1 count on the way, high and inside. Riley takes it, ball one. 1-1 count. Riley steps out at the last minute. I think the home plate umpire saying you've got to be granted time before you step out of that box. Riley stepping out a little prematurely. Now back in, ready to go. Fouled back, out of play. Good cut from Riley. Behind in the count now, 1-2. One-two pitch on the way in the right field line, chasing it over. Zaharis trying to make the play in foul territory. And boy, couldn't see from here if she came down with it. I don't believe she did. Came down on the fence, but a good hustle play out in right field from Cadence Zaharis. Just couldn't get there in time. Riley's got new life here, still looking at a 1-2 count. A 1-2 pitch, off speed up high, gets Riley swinging, and Pavlovich picks up her first strikeout in the second out of the inning. That will bring the power-hitting Micah Stapleton to the plate for the Greenbacks. 7 home runs on the season. It's already broken the career home run record for PHS Softball. Takes first pitch inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch, fastball high and inside. Stapleton will be looking at a 2-0 count. Pitch on the way. Stapleton pops that one up as well. Zaharis coming in from right, really hustling, gets there, has to catch it on the turf, but it's the third out of the inning. Greenbacks can't do any damage, and we're scoreless as we head to the top of the second when we come back here at Pinkel Field.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to Pinklefield here on Thunder Country. Once again, I'm Cody Eastis, Greenbacks and the Bullpups on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Scoreless through one inning of play as we enter the top of the second inning. It'll be Brooke Doyle coming to the plate for the Bullpups. Winklepleck in the circle for the Greenbacks. Some aggressive batters today. First pitch swung on, fouled back. Saw it from the Greenbacks in the bottom of the first. Here from the Bullpups here. The 0-1 count, a line drive up the middle. It'll get down before it gets to Hughes in center field, and a leadoff single from Doyle. Put a base runner on. That'll bring analyst Gross to the plate. Conversation. There's a courtesy runner coming in for the Bullpups. Catch a number on that jersey, 25. Megan Cullinane will come in to run for Doyle at first base. Now everybody ready to go. Winklepleck back in the circle, Gross at the plate. Squaring to show bunt. Stapleton thought about the throwdown. We've seen that all season. If you're a base runner on the opposing team, you've got to be careful of the arm of Micah Stapleton behind home plate. And the Bullpups have got to know that. 1-0 pitch on the way. Pop fly, Kopus taking it back. And the first out of the inning made by Kopus at shortstop. Pop out will not advance the runner. And so with one out now, Cullinane down at first base, and it'll bring Huggard to the plate for the Bullpups. Huggard a .333 batting average on the season. Swinging on the first pitch, fouls it back into the glove of Stapleton for strike one. A 0-1 pitch up high, nothing there. Count evens up at 1-1. One out here in the top of the second inning. Scoreless here at Pinklefield. The 0-1 count into right field. Miller coming in and gonna let it drop. Runners will advance only one base. Miller playing deep out there in right field. Couldn't get in time, and a base hit puts runners on first and second. With one out here in the top of the second inning. Everly Buckman to the plate for the Bullpups. Their best opportunity yet. Cullinane still down there at second base. Now in scoring position, and a hard hit ball over the head of Rector. Cullinane will try to come home from second base and score. The throw coming home, cut by Sowers. Now the throwback not there either. And the Bullpups doing some damage here in the top of the second. Score one to make it a 1-0 ball game and put runners on the corner. Huggard now down at third base, Buckman at first as Zaharis comes to the plate. Showing bunt. Buckman will take second base uncontested. It'll be an 0-1 count on the way to Zaharis. Bunt shown again, fouled back into the net. Now Zaharis going to have to swing the bat, looking at an 0-2 count. Still got Huggard down there at third base. That foul tip not able to advance on, but got to be careful of anything past Stapleton. Inside pitch misses low. One-two pitch, chopper to Jack at third, gonna check the runner, now throw to first. Good job by Claire Jack at third base. Perfectly played. Checks the runner and Huggard at third base and gets the out at first. No one able to advance. A veteran play from the freshman down there at third base. So 2 outs now, runners at second and third base. And the Bullpups back to the top of their lineup, and Bauer. She tries to slap a bunt down the third base line. It goes foul. Oh, they're going to say out, that she was out of the box. And so the Greenbacks get away with one, and the Bullpups leave 2 stranded as we enter the bottom of the second. Still scoreless here at Pinkel Field. When we come back, more Greenback softball here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Well, welcome back to Greenback softball here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks able to only allow 1 by the Bullpups in the top of the second. 2 runners stranded, though, and got out of that jam. Now head to the bottom of the second, trailing 1-0 as Addison Sowers comes to the plate. Try to get the bat started here for Coach Forshee and his Greenbacks. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch off speed finds its way in there for strike 2. Pavlovich in the circle for the Bullpups. The 0-2 pitch taken outside for ball 1. One-two pitch on the ground. Whitfield at shortstop. Makes the routine play, made it look easy. Whitfield picks up the first out on the 6-3 ground out by Sowers. Savannah Copas will come to the plate for the Greenbacks. Greenbacks haven't yet found an answer for Pavlovich. She's retired 4 straight. Now coming against Copas, first pitch, strike 1. The 0-1 count, tried to come back with the off speed after the fastball. Copas not biting on it, falls short for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch, that one caught the outside corner. Now Copas has to protect down in the count 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Copas turning out of the way of that one, takes ball 2. Big 2-2 pitch here. Pavlovich on the way, gets her swinging for the third out of the inning. Excuse me, second out of the inning, but first strikeout for Pavlovich this inning, second of the day, and now 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, and Claire Jack will come to the plate. Had a great play in the field for the Greenbacks. Now see if she can do it at the plate. First pitch high and away, taken for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Inside, Jack turning the shoulder. Protecting, takes ball 2. 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. Greenbacks trail it 1-0. And low and away. Jack ahead in the count, 3-0. Pitch. Pavlovich finds the zone that time. has yet to walk a batter today, trying to avoid it here. Now back in the count, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Got Jack swinging on that one, pops it back out of play. Fills the count up at 3-2. Three-two pitch, fouled back into the net. Jack stays alive.
Don't feel bad. I'll do it too if it's coming at me.
Two outs here, bottom of the second inning. 3-2 count on the way. And Jack continues with good cuts up there at the plate. Just trying to square it up. Fouls another one back into the net. Stays alive. Again, another 3-2 pitch on the way. Jammed her up down the first base line. It'll go foul. Schrader coming in on it. Couldn't get to it while it was in play. And Jack just continues to battle off anything close. Three-two pitch, high off speed, not there, and Jack draws the walk after a lengthy at-bat. She'll become the Greenbacks' first base runner in the first walk of the day for Pavlovich, and that will bring Hope Hughes to the plate for the Greenbacks. Now with a runner down at first base, see what the Greenbacks can do with it. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Hughes takes first pitch, strike one. Trying to move Jack over from first base. And a high fastball misses for ball one. Count goes 1-1 to Hughes. 1-1 pitch. Hughes shows bunt that time, pushes it down the first base line, goes foul. One-two pitch, high and away for ball two. Evens the count up at 2-2. A 2-2 pitch, swung on for strike three. Pavlovich gets herself out of it. Picks up her third strikeout of the day and will head to the top of the third inning. And when we come back here on Thunder Country, Greenbacks trail it 1-0.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Well, welcome back, top of the third inning here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks trail it 1-0. As the Bullpups back at the plate, it'll be Riley Whitfield looking for her first hit of the day. Grounded out her first at bat. Now looking at a 2-0 count after a couple balls from Winklepleck. 2-0 pitch misses high. Winklepleck really going to have to fight to get back in this count. 3-0 count, there it is in there for a strike, still with some work to do. Whitfield, a 3-1 count, can still be choosy here. 3-1 pitch on the way. Turns on that one, sends it deep into left field. Riley tracking it back, won't have a chance as it sails over the fence for a one solo home run to make it a 2-0 ball game. Whitfield turned on that. She knew it was a hitter's count, looking at the 3-1 count, and sent that one deep out into left field. You could tell as soon as it hit the bat, it was getting over the wall. The Bullpups now lead at 2-0 after that leadoff solo shot from Whitfield. That'll bring Ashlyn Schrader to the plate. Winkelpleck does a good job settling herself back down. Comes back with an off-speed pitch in there for strike one. The 0-1 count, trying inside, misses. One and one the count. Up high, gets it for strike two. Swung on up the middle, gets by Winkelpleck, and it'll get to the outfield for a single to follow up that home run shot. Puts a base runner on. Well, Schrader now down at first base. It'll bring Pavlovich to the plate. Greenbacks still looking for their first out here in the top of the third inning. Bullpups starting to put something together here, lead at 2-0. And another ball right back up the middle. Copas can't get to it, diving for it. Runners will hold at second base. Back-to-back shots up the middle. And the bats continue to come alive for the Bullpups. Doyle will come to the plate now with runners on first and second. Schrader down at second. Pavlovich at first base. Leave a courtesy runner coming in for Pavlovich at first. Is that Cullinane again down there at first base, number 25? So Cullinane will come in to run for Pavlovich. First pitch misses for ball one. A 1-0 pitch, squared to bunt, nothing there. Correction on that courtesy runner. It was Mendoza that came into courtesy run. Currently at first base. Pitch outside, gets away from Stapleton. Both runners will advance on the pass ball. Not something you see too often, a ball get by Stapleton behind home plate. Now the Bullpups in striking distance again on the 3-0 count in there for a taken strike. Schrader down at third base, Mendoza at second. And at the plate, Doyle looking at a 3-1 count. Turns and hits a hard one into right field. Miller can't get to it, gets underneath her and rolls to the fence. Both runs will come home to score easily as Doyle heads for third base, and a stand-up triple drives in two. So the Bullpups continue to come alive this inning. That triple scored them both and now makes it a 4-0 ball game as another courtesy runner comes in for the Bullpups. Still no outs for the Greenbacks. Looking for their first. Annalise Gross at the plate. Takes strike one. The 0-1 count. Swung on. Ball right in the middle of the turf behind second base, and it will get down. Courtesy runner will come home to score. Makes it a 5-0 ball game. That ball just shallow enough. Hughes could not get to it in center field. And Gross picks up an RBI single. Still no outs. Bullpups have exploded for 4 runs here in the top of the 3rd inning, and that'll bring Kennedy Huggard to the plate. Hard hit ball. Rector can't handle it, but going to get the lead out at second base. Not a bad thing there. Popped right out of the glove of Rector, but get Gross at second on the force out. Huggard will stay at first base. Greenbacks picking up their first out. It'll bring Buckman to the plate for the Bullpups. Huggard down at first base. 1-0 count. On the way from Winklepleck. That one popped up. Sowers tracking it back from first. Have to talk, and they do. Sowers picks up the second out on the pop out. Greenbacks trying to get themselves out of this one before any more damage can be done by the Bullpups. It'll be the 9-hole hitter, Cadence Harris, coming to the plate to try to keep it going. Good pitch from Winklepleck outside for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, got her swinging. Foul tip, back onto the turf. Now Winklepleck, 1 pitch away from getting out of this. The 0-2 pitch on the way. A chopper back to Winklepleck. Takes it off to the hop, throw over to Sowers. And the Greenbacks finally get out of it, but the Bullpups put up 4. They lead this ball game 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd when we come back here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back to Pinkel Field. Greenbacks trailing 5-0 now after a big inning from the Bullpups. They're in the top half of the 3rd to try to get the Greenbacks going. It'll be Cambridge Rector with her first at-bat. Pavlovich still looking good in the circle for the Bullpups and already has Rector down 0-2 after back-to-back strikes. 3 strikeouts on the afternoon for Pavlovich. Ahead in the count here. 3 straight pitches, picks up her 4th strikeout on Rector. Riley Miller now with 1 out. She'll be asked to get the Greenbacks going. Well, easier said than done against Pavlovich, who looks good out there for the Bullpups. Miller swinging on the first pitch, popped up. Pavlovich coming over, calling everybody off. Takes care of it herself for the 2nd out. A 2-out rally, that's what the Greenbacks need here, and Dolly Winklepleck will be the one to try to get it started. Greenbacks back to the top of their lineup, 2nd time through now. See what we learned the first time as Winklepleck steps in. First pitch taken high for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Winklepleck trying to lay down a bunt and use her speed. Goes foul. It'll be a 1-1 count as Winklepleck gets ready to step back in. 1-1 pitch, outside taken for strike 2. Now you got to protect again if you're Dally-Winklepleck. Pavlovich with the advantage here. 1-2 pitch on the way. Just misses inside for ball 2. Two pitch, swung on, went down and got it, sends it into the outfield, and it'll get down. A 2-out single for Dally-Winklepleck to try to bring some life into this Greenback offense and get them back in this ball game. It'll be Sidney Riley that comes to the plate to try to follow that up. First time now Pavlovich working with a runner on base. See if the Greenbacks can take advantage of it. Opening pitch, popped up. Pavlovich calling everybody off. It's a high one, sets up underneath it, and picks up the 3rd out of the inning. Bullpups get out of it. Greenbacks can't score any. They still trail it 5-0 as we head to the top of the 4th when we come back here on Thunder Country.
When the game is on and you're feeling the pride, head down 54, it's the Greenback side. Hot food, good times every day of the week. Legends Pub and Grill is the place we meet. On Highway 54 in Pratt, Legends Pub and Grill is serving up daily and nightly specials 6 days a week. Legends, where the Greenbacks shine. Bring your friends and family, have a legendary time. Proud sponsor of Greenback Sports, game day or any day. Legends Pub and Grill, Pratt's hometown pride.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back to Pinkel Field as we enter the top of the 4th inning. And right off the bat, Para Bauer sending one over to Jack at third base for the 1st out of the inning. A couple balls we've seen sent down that direction, and Jack has handled them all. With 1 out now here in the top of the 4th, Riley Whitfield will come to the plate. She had that solo home run earlier to start off the 3rd inning, and it was a big one for the Bullpups. Went on to score 4 that inning. They now lead it 5-0. Winklepleck with a good first pitch strike, ahead in the count 0-1. And another hard hit ball into deep center field. Hughes right there for it though for the 2nd out. Whitfield, you can see why she's got 7 home runs on the season. But with 2 outs now here in the Bullpups, it'll be Schrader coming to the plate. A much different inning so far for the Greenbacks. Popped up out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, low in the turf. One count, hard hit ball to Copas, takes it off the short hop, the throw over to Sowers, had to jump to get it, but comes back down on the bag, and the Greenbacks get out of it, go 1-2-3. Now it's time to get the bats out. We'll come back bottom of the 4th inning when we return.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
At your local BTI, we not only stock all the John Deere certified parts you need, but we also carry a wide range of Milwaukee and Steel items. Browse our stores and discover Yeti products, grills and accessories, and a great selection of John Deere licensed toys and apparel. Experience the BTI difference at any of our 6 locations across Kansas in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Ness City, and Pratt. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Well, welcome back to Pinkel Field. Time for the Greenbacks to get the bats alive, and it'll be Micah Stapleton at the plate to try to get him going. Looking at an 0-1 count. Pavlovich sending second pitch, turns on it, and in the left field, Huggard there for the out. Not on the sweet spot for Stapleton. Jammed her up a little bit, and Huggard with the out in left field. So 1 out now, and it'll bring Sowers to the plate for the Greenbacks. Opening pitch swung on for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, good off-speed pitch from Pavlovich. Had Sowers leaning the whole way, and now ahead in the count 0-2 with 2 outs. And has a 5-run lead to work with. The 0-2 count, high fastball, just misses inside. The 1-2 pitch, turned on too soon. It'll go out of play down the left field line. Sowers still looking at a 1-2 count. Takes that pitch outside for ball 2. Pavlovich has really forced the Greenbacks into a lot of fly balls today. 5 out of the 6 balls hit have been in the air, and easy outs for the Bullpups. And there's another one down the first base side, coming over for it. Schrader won't have a chance to make a play. It gets out of play. Pause in action here. Need a few more balls thrown in. All these foul balls. Now they get him. Pavlovich back ready to go. It'll be up to Sowers here. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looking at a 2-2 count as she steps back in ready to go. The 2-2 pitch misses outside. Worked herself back into a full count. The 3-2 pitch misses high. Sowers draws the walk. Will head down to first base as Savannah Copas will look to get her first hit of the afternoon as she steps in. Struck out her first time up. Now at the plate with a runner down in first base. Sowers down at first base. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Greenbacks trail it by 5. Copa's trying to lay down a bunt, can't do it. Fouls it into the net. The 0-1 pitch up high, taken for ball 1. Sowers looking to move over there at first base if she gets the opportunity. The 1-1 pitch. Copas, good cut, fouls it back into the net. Foul ball, strike 2. Pavlovich ahead in the count, 1-2. Comes home with it and strikes out Copas again. Her 2nd strikeout of the day, the 5th strikeout of the afternoon for Pavlovich. And Copas remains down there at first base. It'll come down to Claire Jack. Her last time up drew a 9-pitch walk after battling off against Pavlovich. Swinging on the first pitch, foul out of play. The 0-1 pitch early on that one sends it near the Greenback dugout. Jack will have to step back in, now down in the count, 0-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 0-2 count, tried outside and missed for ball 1. One-two count, off speed, got her. And Pavlovich gets herself out of it. Greenbacks not able to do anything. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning when we come back here on Thunder Country.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt, Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Est in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back here to Pinkel Field. Greenbacks will have to play some defense now, trailing 5-0 as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Bullpups back at the plate, and it'll be Pavlovich, who's had a great day in the circle. She takes ball 1 outside. Pavlovich 1 for 2 on the day, sends one to Rector at second base. A little trouble, and the speed of Pavlovich. She'll run it out. Rector had it in the glove initially, and then it bounced out and couldn't recover in time, and Pavlovich will head down to first base. A leadoff base runner for the Bullpups. Mendoza will come back in to courtesy run for Pavlovich. Getting all that sorted out here with the home plate umpire. The Bullpups once again start the inning off with a leadoff runner. It was the big 3rd inning that made the difference in this ball game. Bullpups able to put up 4 runs in the top of the 3rd and now lead it 5-0. And at the plate, sending it over to Sowers at first. Doyle will be out, but Mendoza moves over to second base. Doyle swinging on that first pitch. Will ground out to Sowers. With Mendoza now down at second base. That will bring Annalise Gross to the plate. Good pitch from Winkelpleck. Starting off the count ahead, 0-1. Off-speed pitch right back up the middle, coming around from from second base. Mendoza will come all the way home and score. Add another run to the total, puts the Bullpups on top 6-0. Boy, we've seen a lot of balls hit hard right up the middle of this infield. Just no chance for Kopus or Rector. And too quick for Winkelpleck to get a glove on it. The RBI single from Gross scores 1. As Huggard will come to the plate. Fouled back into the net. Only 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Bullpups now lead it 6-0. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Another foul ball out of play. Winkelpleck able to work out front now, ahead in the count, 0-2. Huggard 1 for 2 on the day as well, a single. Sends this one into right field. Miller coming in on it, sets up underneath it, and makes the second out of the inning. Good play out in right field by freshman Riley Miller. Now with 2 outs. Buckman to the plate for the Bullpups, swinging on the first pitch. That one will get down and one hop to Miller. Gross coming from first all the way to third, slides in safely. And Buckman follows her safe at second base. No runs scored. Score remains 6-0, but much closer now as Gross down at third base, Buckman at second base. As Zaharis comes to the plate, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Another first pitch strike from Winkelpleck. The 0-1 pitch. Nothing there. Gross staying put down at third base. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Again, that outside corner. Winkelpleck finds it ahead in the count, 1-2. One-two pitch, misses high. Evens the count up, puts 2s across the board. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Greenbacks trying to only allow 1 run this inning with Gross down at third and Buckman at second base, and swung on. Stapleton having to throw down there to first base to clean it up, but the Greenbacks get out of it, only allowing 1. They trail 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th when we come back here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Looking to get outside this spring? Visit Pratt this April for lots of activities. The Open Range Gravel Road Race and Kids Fair is on Saturday, April 25th. Don't miss Christian recording artist Jordan Feliz as he brings his God is Good tour to Pratt on Sunday, April 26th. Be sure to follow Visit Pratt on social media for all the exciting updates on events right here in Pratt.
Welcome back to Pinkel Field. A foul ball as Hope Hughes at the plate for the Greenbacks, trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Greenbacks trail it 6-0 in a fast-paced game, and in large part due to the Greenbacks have just not been able to get the bats alive. Pavlovich in the circle for the Bullpups has made quick work through each inning. Pavlovich with 6 strikeouts on the day. Hughes puts that one down the right field side, gets down. Buckman can't make the play, dives for it. Hughes going to try to head to second base, slides in safely. So Hughes, the first lead-off hit we've seen from the Greenbacks, and now with an opportunity. Rector will come to the plate, swinging on the first pitch, foul out of play. Hughes still down there at second base. It's the closest the Greenbacks have had a base runner all game. No outs, see if they can get a rally going here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Another pop-up from Rector. She'll be looking at an 0-2 count as she comes back in the box. Oh-2 pitch coming from Pavlovich. Outside, a little flinch from Rector, but able to keep it back, takes ball 1. And again, Rector getting the bat on the ball, just can't square it up. Foul out of play. Hughes trying to get moved around from second base. One-two count on the way. Low in the turf, taken for ball two. That's something with Pavlovich. Seen with her all day. Not only does she throw strikes, but her misses aren't bad misses. You haven't seen Doyle have to work hard behind the plate to keep the ball in front of her. I don't know that there's been a passed ball yet, so Hughes, who had looked to advance to third if she got one, the command of Pavlovich, we just haven't seen it today. Another one fouled back from Rector. 2-2 count. That one put into play, but right into the glove of Schrader at first base for the first out of the inning. Hughes not able to go anywhere still. Down there at second base, it'll be Riley Miller coming to the plate for the Greenbacks. One out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Greenbacks trail at 6-0 on a beautiful afternoon here at the Green Sports Complex in Pratt, Kansas. Miller aggressive, swinging on that first pitch, fouls it back into the net. Still plenty of time to get down here to the ballpark if you're just getting off of work. Only Lady Greenbacks in action today, no baseball. Miller pops that one up, another infield pop-up. Pavlovich backs off and will let Gross take it from third, and Hughes remains stranded down there at second base with 2 outs now here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Greenbacks get back to the top of their lineup, and Dally Winkelpleck will come to the plate, one of the only Greenbacks with a base hit today. Trying to do it again here, sends that one into right field. Buckman can't come over, and the Greenbacks score their first run as Hughes slides in safely on the RBI single from Winkelpleck. Will that be what the Greenbacks need to spark something? We'll see. And Sydney Riley will come try to follow that up. It's got to start somewhere. Riley will step in with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. And the Greenbacks finally on the board, trying to steal second base. Winkelpleck in there safely. Puts her in position for Riley. The 0-1 pitch up the middle, not enough on it, and Pavlovich able to make the easy out at first base. Greenbacks get one back, but still trail at 6-1 as we head to the top of the sixth inning when we come back here on Thunder Country.
Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is excited to announce supplier pricing for everyone on new Chevy 1500 half-ton trucks. That means savings up to $8,000. That's right, up to $8,000 off a brand new Silverado. Looking for pre-owned? Check out Doug Ray's huge selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs with market-based pricing on every vehicle. So you know you're getting the best deal the first time and every time. Doug Ray Chevrolet is your full-line dealership with parts, service, body shop, and more. Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where big savings meet hometown service.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt. Conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street, Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back as we enter the top of the sixth inning here at Pinkel Field, and it'll be the top of the lineup for the Bullpups as Para Bauer steps into the plate. Already ahead in the count here, 2-0 after a couple early balls from Winkelpleck. The Greenbacks able to score one in the last half of the inning, but still trail at 6-1. Bauer laying down a bunt, and Stapleton fielded in foul territory. Everybody going to reset after that one. Winkelpleck still in the circle for the Greenbacks. 2-1 count on the way. The half swing down the third baseline, just foul. Only about 2 feet to spare on that one. It was nearly a base hit for Bauer. Now Winkelpleck back in this count, 2-2 after opening it up with a couple balls. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Just misses outside. Count goes 3-2. Bauer looking for her first hit on the afternoon. A ground out and a pair of strikeouts. Puts that one down the third base side. Copas can't handle it with the backhand. It'll get through, and there's the first base hit for Bauer to lead this inning off. With a runner on first base now, Whitfield will come to the plate. 1 for 3 on the afternoon, but that one a big one. A home run out to left field for Whitfield. Now has the opportunity with a runner on base. And a hard hit ball into center field. Hughes right there for it. Every time Whitfield's put the bat on the ball, it has been well hit. 2 of them to Hughes out in center field. And that one for the first out at the top of the 6th. With 1 out now, Schrader steps in, squares, shows bunt. Nothing there, but Bauer able to take second base on the steal. Oh, 1 count on the way. Check swing low in the turf. Did she go? Yes. Oh, 2 count with the runner on second. Low in the turf. Gets by Stapleton, and Bauer going to come to third base on the pass ball. And now in striking distance. Count 1-2 on Schrader. 1-2 pitch, a hard hit ball. Copas this time with the backhand, comes home with it. The tag there, ball comes out of the glove, and Bauer into home safely for the 7th run of the game, and Schrader stands up on her way to second base. A good play from Copas, just a bang-bang play at the plate. And the Greenbacks couldn't come away with the out. It's the Bullpups that come away with it. Pavlovich will come to the plate as looks like a courtesy runner. Hadley Beerley will come in to courtesy run for Schrader at second base.
11 for 6.
And at the plate, that'll put Carmen Pavlovich, who's had a great day in the circle for the Bullpups, a chance to help herself out here at the plate. 1-2 pitch on the way. Excuse me, opening pitch. Fouls that one back. And a hard hit ball, another one up the middle, coming around from second base. Another run will score for the Bullpups. Beerley able to come all the way around from second, and a double that drives in an RBI for Pavlovich, extends the lead for the Bullpups. That middle infield, again, really getting worked by this Bullpups offense. And a courtesy runner coming in for Pavlovich. It'll be Mendoza. So with Mendoza now down at second base, Doyle will step in. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 6th, and the Bullpups lead it 8-1. Swung on first pitch. No one will have a chance of that one. Goes foul out of play. Be an 0-1 count after that foul ball from Doyle. High fastball just misses. Evens the count up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch inside, popped up. Sowers coming over near the on-deck circle. It'll get out of play. Greenbacks would have loved to pick up an out there on a pop fly. Instead, Doyle gets a chance to step back in, force Winkelpleck to throw to her. Mendoza still down there at second base. One out here in the top of the 6th inning. Low and away. Stapleton, a good job keeping that one in front of her. Holds Mendoza at second. A 2-2 count on the way to Doyle. Doyle's had a good day at the plate. 2 for 3. The single and a triple. The 2-2 count popped up down the right field side. Sowers takes it to the fence. And it sails foul.
Thank you.
Count stays 2-2 here for Doyle. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Another one fouled out of play. Count remains 2-2. Winkelpleck comes home with the off-speed pitch. Doyle puts it on the ground. Rector makes the play at first. And I believe they said safe at first base. Doyle with the speed, able to leg that one out, puts runners on the corner. Hustling out of the box as soon as contact was made, an infield single. Now runners on the corner for Annalise Gross. Greenbacks going to get together out there in the circle, try to settle each other down as the Bullpups look to threaten here again in the top of the 6th. They lead at 8-1, have runners on the corner with 1 out. It'll be Annalise Gross coming to the plate for the Bullpups. Now everybody ready to go. Winkelpleck settled back down out there for the Greenbacks. Annalise shows bunt. The throw cut halfway, couldn't do anything with it. Mendoza stays put on third base. Doyle into second base safely. One 1-0 count, pitch on the way. Chopper to Jack at third base. Fields it in foul territory for strike 1. One pitch, another one turned on nearly into the Greenback dugout. One-two pitch from Winkelpleck. Another foul ball. Mendoza down there at third base, trying to come home on anything. Behind her, Doyle at second base. Still only 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Right back into the glove of Winkelpleck. Takes the easy out at first. Boy, her glove just in the right place at the right time as that ball was hammered back to Winkelpleck. Mendoza had to stay put down at third base, couldn't advance on it. The Greenbacks get the easy out at 1, but nothing easy about that one. So at the plate now with 2 outs. Kennedy Huggard steps in, takes first pitch for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch misses low and away. Excuse me, low and inside. Off speed from Winkelpleck. Evens the count up at 1-1. In the turf, Stapleton, a good job keeping it in front of her. 2-1 the count. And a hard hit ball. Rector at second base makes the play, gets the Greenbacks out of it, but the Bullpups score 2 and make it an 8-1 ball game as we head to the bottom of the 6th when we come back with more Greenbacks softball here on Thunder Country.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to Pinkel Field as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. Greenbacks trail at 8-1. It's been all Bullpups to this point. Greenbacks put up their first run back in the bottom of the 5th, and they're going to need some here if they want to stay in this ball game. It'll be Micah Stapleton coming to the plate for the Greenbacks to try to get something going late into this ball game. Have to do it against Pavlovich, who's had a great day in the circle. First pitch couldn't get Stapleton to bite on it for ball 1. Comes back, Stapleton turns on it, and Gross able to be there for the out. Quick out on the line out. With 1 out now, Sowers will come to the plate. Good off-speed pitch from Pavlovich. Had Sowers fooled for strike 1. Comes back with the fastball, gets her swinging, now ahead in the count 0-2. Misses outside. For ball 1, count 1-2. Just misses high and inside. Good eye from Sowers. Two-two pitch, gets her swinging, another strikeout for Pavlovich, her 7th of the day. With 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 6th, Savannah Copas will be coming to the plate looking for her first hit. Off-speed pitch, had her guessing, fouled it out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count on the way to Copas. In there for strike 2, caught the outside corner. The 0-2 pitch to second base, and a nice play at second from Buckman gets the Bullpups out of it. They'll take an 8-1 lead to the top of the 7th when we return here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th inning. Greenbacks trailing this ball game 8-1 here at Pinklefield against the Bullpups of McPherson. It'll be Everly Buckman leading this inning off for the Bullpups. And a 1-0 count, swings on that one, sends it foul down the left field line. Count will be 1-1 for Buckman as she steps back in. 1-1 count in there for a called second strike. One-two count, misses low in the turf, leaving the count up at 2-2. Be a 2-2 count on the way for Buckman. Winkelpleck trying to finish this game off on a positive note. 2-2 count, just low. Gonna fill the count up at 3-2. Three-two pitch. Buckman goes out and gets that one, sends it foul. Stays alive. One of these two trying to win this battle. 3-2 pitch. Buckman sends it to Kopus at short. Going to take it off the hop, and the throw over to Sowers for the first out of the inning. Good play from Kopus over to Sowers. We've seen the speed of this Bullpup team leg out some of those infield hits and turn them in to base hits. Not able to do it there. As Caden Zaharis will come to the plate. Zaharis chops that one foul towards the Greenback dugout. The 0-1 pitch, another chopper to Kopus at short. Makes the throw over, but a low throw into the turf, and Sowers can't handle it. Made it tough on Sowers over there at first base and turns it into a base runner for the Bullpups. With one out here in the top of the 7th inning, the Bullpups get their first base runner. And that'll get them back to the top of their lineup as Para Bauer steps in. Strike one on the first pitch. Bats from that lefty position, really likes to use that slap hit style, trying to lay down a bunt. Can't get it. Now down in the count, 0-2. Be an 0-2 count for Bauer as Winkelpleck steps back on. 0-2 pitch in the way. Low, Stapleton checking down with that runner, and Zaharis at first base, keeping her there. 1-2 pitch on the way. Sends it foul, another one out of play. One-two pitch on the way from Winkelpleck. Nearly caught her. Now the throw down to second base, and Zaharis in there safely. Pitch was high and inside for a ball, and Zaharis moves down to second on the stolen base. It'll be a 2-2 count as Bauer steps back in. 2-2 pitch down the left field line. Will it stay fair? Yes, a fair ball will bring Zaharis all the way around from second base. Bauer trying to use her speed, stands up into third, an RBI triple. And the Bullpups now lead it 9-1 after that bat from Bauer. Still only one out here in the top of the seventh. It'll be Riley Whitfield stepping to the plate for the Bullpups. And Whitfield has put the bat on the ball today. Only 1 for 4, but that one, a solo shot out to left field, and the other 2 lineouts to Hope Hughes in center field. So she's made good contact. Winkleplex got to be careful pitching to her. A 1-1 count. And down at third base, Bauer trying to get home on anything that will give her a chance. The 1-0 pitch, that'll get Bauer home from third base, gets through the infield, and makes it a 10-1 ball game here in the top of the seventh inning. The hitting continues for Whitfield. An RBI single for Whitfield. That'll bring Ashlyn Schrader to the plate. Greenbacks looking for their second out. Still only one out here in the top of the seventh, and now a 10-1 ball game. A 1-0 pitch from Winkleplex. Hard hit ball to Jack. A double play ball if they can turn it over to Rector at second. Got the out there. Could not get the out at first, but get the lead runner in Whitfield. One out closer to getting out of this one. With 2 outs to the plate for the Bullpups. Pavlovich sends one foul down the right field line. Gets to the fence before Miller can get to it. Pavlovich will step back in, down in the count, 0-1. That one right back to Winkleplex again. Didn't have to move the glove at all. Picks up the out, and the Greenbacks with one opportunity left will head to the bottom of the seventh, trailing 10-1 here at Pinkel Field when we come back here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Well, welcome back to Pinkel Field, bottom of the seventh inning for the Greenbacks, and Claire Jack at the plate facing an 0-1 count, trying to get something going in the last possible inning for the Greenbacks. They've got to do something here if they want to get back into this ball game, and Jack looking at an 0-2 count, trying to do it against the very tough Carmen Pavlovich in the circle for the Bullpups. Nearly got Jack to chase that one outside, but holds back for ball one. The 1-2 pitch on the way, turned on, but it'll go foul. put the bat on the ball that time. Just need to straighten that up. Easier said than done against Pavlovich. A 1-2 count on the way. 1-2 pitch that time, sends it out to center field. Bauer tracking it to her left, sets up underneath it for the first out. Bullpups only 2 outs away from taking game 1 of this doubleheader. Stick around in between games as we'll send it back to the radio station in between games. We'll keep the live stream on YouTube up and running until game 2 starts back up. We'll touch a bit more on that at the conclusion of this game as Hope Hughes comes to the plate. Takes first pitch, ball 1. 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. Greenbacks trailing 10-1 in game 1 of this doubleheader against McPherson. A 1-0 pitch. Hughes had to wait on it, sends it to Buckman at second base, and the underhand to Schrader for the second out. The Bullpups now only 1 out away from picking up their 15th win of the season. It'll be Cambridge Rector trying to keep the Greenbacks alive. Here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Rector swinging on the first pitch, sends it foul. Count 0-1, get a few more balls back in play. If foul balls were still worth a stick of gum at the concession stand like they used to be, boy, there would be a lot of kids running around with mouthfuls of gum here today. Nice pitch from Pavlovich on the outside corner. Rector now have to battle down 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch on the way. Rector fights it off into the net, fouls it back. The 0-2 count as Rector steps back in. The 0-2 pitch right back to Pavlovich at the mound. She'll throw over and pick up the final out of the ball game. And just like that, the Bullpups will come away with a 10-1 win in game 1 of this doubleheader. Greenbacks drop the first game, fall to 10-5 on the season. The Bullpups pick up their 15th win. That's not the end of the action today. Bullpups won game 1, but we've still got game 2 coming up here in about 25 minutes or so. We'll take a break in between ball games, and when we come back, it'll be game 2 action. As always, send it back to the station in between games here. If you're listening on the radio, still plenty of time to get down here to Pinkel Field, and we'll get stats rounded up from game 1, go over those when we come back in game 2 action. But a beautiful day here at the Green Sports Complex, 64 degrees and sunny, and plenty of time to see game 2 of this doubleheader action if you can make your way down here. Until then, we got about a 20-minute break. Again, we'll keep the live stream on YouTube up and running in between games and be back on air for first pitch on Thunder Country 98.3. As always, I've been Cody Eastis, and we'll be back about 20 minutes here on Thunder Country.
When the game is on and you're feeling the pride, head down 54, it's the Greenback side. Hot food, good times every day of the week. Legends Pub and Grill is the place we meet. On Highway 54 in Pratt, Legends Pub and Grill is serving up daily and nightly specials 6 days a week. Legends, where the Greenbacks shine. Bring your friends and family, have a legendary time. Proud sponsor of Greenback Sports, game day or any day. Legends Pub and Grill, Pratt's hometown pride.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas' electrical needs for over 25 years.
Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is
Welcome back to Pinkle Field for Game 2 action here on Thunder Country. I'm Cody Eastis once again. Game 2 coming your way. The Greenbacks, after a tough one in Game 1 against McPherson here at Pinkle Field, lost in that ball game 10-1. We'll try to right the ship here in Game 2. After gathering the stats from Game 1, chance to go over those here in the pregame show. It was all McPherson in Game 1. Scored 10 runs, did it on 17 hits in that ball game. The lone home run coming from Whitfield. She put one deep out into left field, but a lot of multi-hit performances on the day for the Bullpups. Schrader had a 3-for-5 day at the plate. Doyle had a 3-for-4 day at the plate. And leading in RBIs, Gross, Doyle, and Whitfield, all with 2 RBIs. Carmen Pavlovich, so that was the story for the Bullpups in the circle through all 7 innings in Game 1. Only gave up 1 run to the Greenbacks, walked 2, struck out 7, and only gave up 3 hits to a Greenback lineup who traditionally this season has put a lot of hits out there and has been a powerhouse at the plate, just not able to do it in Game 1. The lone bright spots in the Greenback lineup for Game 1, Dally Winkelplex. She had 2 hits on 3 at-bats, and Hope Hughes had 1 hit. It was a 3-hitter that Pavlovich was able to throw in Game 1. And so the Greenbacks, if they want to come out here in Game 2 and even this series up at 1-1, it's going to take some more at the plate than what they got in Game 1. Winkelplex through Game 1 for the Greenbacks. She gave up 17 hits, 4 strikeouts, the 1 home run, and no walks, though, so had a good day as far as control, but the Bullpups, boy, they were able to put the bat on the ball when it was in the strike zone, and it'll be Savannah Copas here in Game 2. Before we close out Game 1, though, got to hand out our Smiley Concrete Hard Hat Player of the Game. Thanks to Robert and Smiley Concrete for putting that promotion on, and that one goes to who put in the work, who was out there doing the hard thing to bring the win or to just put the effort out there on the base paths. And so our hard hat player for Game 1, when you look at that, throwing all 7 innings and led the team in hits, Dally Winkelplex came away with 2 hits, the only Greenback with a multi-hit day in Game 1, and also then out there every inning in the circle trying to hold the Bullpups off. Really had her hands full, so putting in the work in Game 1 was Dally Winkelplex. She was our Game 1 Smiley Concrete Hard Hat Player of the Game. And with that, we're going to go roll right into Game 2 action. It'll be Savannah Copas in the circle for the Greenbacks. His first pitch getting underway here at Pinkle Field. Leading off for the Bullpups, Para Bauer had a good Game 1. She steps in to start this ball game off again. Tune into this ball game on the 98.3 FM dial, Thunder Country, and you can watch it on Eastis Media, the full live stream on YouTube. Hop over there, pull it up on the big screen wherever you want to tune in. Best of both worlds. Right away, Copas ahead in the count, 0-2 here against Bauer. It wasn't until that 3rd inning last game that the Bullpups really got going. Missing on that high pitch. Count goes 1-2. Copas 4-3 on the season. First batter facing today. That one chopped back. Another foul ball. I don't know if I've seen as many foul balls as I saw in Game 1 combined between these 2 teams. Bauer still looking at a 1-2 count. She steps back in. A 1-2 pitch on the way, trying to slap that one opposite side. Can't straighten it out, stays alive. And a high fastball nearly clipped Bauer, able to get out of the way of that one. And again, misses high and inside. And after being ahead in the count 0-2, Copas now fills it up, a 3-2 count. 3-2 pitch again, the high fastball inside. Puts Bauer down at first base, drawing the leadoff walk. That will bring Riley Whitfield to the plate, and that gives us a chance to round out the infield. Starting line is brought to you by Timish Electric. In the field for the Greenbacks today, Copas in the circle, Stapleton behind home plate. Sowers down at first, Cambridge Rector at second base. Claire Jack moving over to shortstop with Kopus in the circle and Isabella Gwynn at third base. Out in the outfield, Hope Hughes in left. Allie Winkelpleck moves out to center field, and Sydney Riley in right field rounds out the defense for the Greenbacks. A chopper to Jack at shortstop, and the hop goes high off her glove, and she can't locate it. And the Bullpups pick up their first hit. Now that puts runners on first and second. Still no outs here in the top of the first as Ashlyn Schrader comes to the plate. Takes first pitch, strike one. The 0-1 pitch, a hard hit ball into center field. Winkelpleck chasing it down, comes underneath it, and makes the out. Bauer back to second base in time, couldn't get far from it. Greenbacks pick up their first out on the fly out. With one out now here in the top of the first, that will bring Carmen Pavlovich to the plate for the Bullpups. Runners still remain on first and second base. Whitfield at first, Bauer down at second base. Trying to show bunt, can't get it down, and Stapleton trying to throw down. Jack having to hustle to third base to cover as Gwynn was coming in on the bunt coverage. Both runners advance. The 1-0 pitch just misses. 4-2, count 2-0. 2-0 count, line drive. Jack can't get to it, over her head at shortstop position. Gonna send Whitfield around from second base in there, and the throw to second. Pavlovich slides in safe. The double drives in two, and the Bullpups strike early here in the top of the first. So the score already 2-0. Stapleton heading out to have a conversation with Kopus. Talk with her, calm her down a little bit. As these Bullpups picking up right where they left off after game one, a 10-1 win in game one. The Greenbacks trying to come away with the split today. Bullpups out of the gate strong here in game two. Brooke Doyle now at the plate, fouls that back into the net for strike one. The 0-1 count outside, caught the corner, evens, takes the count 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Again, that high inside fastball. It's been a place that Kopus is missing here early. Saw her do it against Bauer in the opening at bat, ahead in the count, and then came back with that high inside fastball a couple times. Bauer eventually drew the walk. That one on the ground to Jack, goes off her foot to Rector at second base. Everybody safe. Pavlovich into third base safely. The Greenbacks just cannot get out of this one. Puts runners on the corner as Annalise Gross comes to the plate here. One out in the top of the first inning, and the Bullpups already on top 2-0. Stapleton thought about the back pick. Pavlovich back in time. No throwdown from Stapleton. Something to keep an eye on, though, if you're a base runner against Micah Stapleton. Always looking for that back pick. Swung on, fouled. Count will go 0-2. Once again, Kopus going to work ahead in the count. She's had some opportunities to get out of this, just needs a little help from her defense. Count 1-2 after that ball. 1-2 pitch, swung on. There's the first strikeout of the day for Kopus. Takes us to 2 outs here in the top of the first, and it'll be Kennedy Huggard coming to the plate with 2 outs, runners on second and third base. Doyle down at second, Pavlovich at third base. Outside, just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch nearly took the head off of Buckman on the on-deck circle. Had to get out of the way quick for that one. Count will go 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, a hard hit ball to Jacket short. Fields this one cleanly. The throw over to first. Sowers stretches for it for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Greenbacks get themselves out of it, but the Bullpups able to put up 2 runs, lead this ball game 2-0. We'll be back with more Greenbacks softball when we come back. Bottom of the first.
Chevrolet in Pratt is excited to announce supplier pricing for everyone on new Chevy 1500 half-ton trucks. That means savings up to $8,000. That's right, up to $8,000 off a brand new Silverado. Looking for pre-owned? Check out Doug Ray's huge selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs with market-based pricing on every vehicle. So you know you're getting the best deal the first time and every time. Doug Ray Chevrolet is your full-line dealership with parts, service, body shop, and more. Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where big savings meet hometown service.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt. Conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street, Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back as we enter the bottom of the first inning. First chance for the Greenbacks to get their bats out here in game 2 after the Bullpups put up 2 runs in the top half of the first. Now lead this ball game 2-0. Leading things off for the Greenbacks, it'll be Dally Winklepleck. Multi-hit performance in game 1, the only Greenback to pick up 2 hits in game 1. And now in game 2 here, she'll be doing it against Ashlyn Schrader for the Bullpups. First pitch swung on, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, that one misses up high. Count will even up at 1-1. One pitch in there for strike 2. Winklepleck taking that one all the way. Not the pitch she wanted. Now she can't be quite as selective, looking at a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch, got her swinging. Got a piece of the bat on it, but into the glove of Gross, who's now behind the plate. And early on, Schrader with her first strikeout. And with that, we'll get to the defense for the Bullpups. Gross behind the plate, Schrader in the circle. Doyle down at first base. Buckman at second base, Whitfield at short, and Pavlovich at third base. In the outfield, Huggard in left, Bauer in center field, and Zaharis in right field. As Sydney Riley comes to the plate for the Greenbacks, try to get something started here with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Greenbacks, after seeing game 1, you cannot let this McPherson team get too far in front of you as they already lead it 2-0. The 0-1 pitch swung on for strike 2. Schrader ahead in the count, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, off speed, got her swinging, back-to-back strikeouts for Schrader. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring Claire Jack to the plate for the Greenbacks. Jack Batten in this top half of the lineup in game 2. Seeing Coach Forshee shuffle things around a little bit and puts that one in the air. A shallow ball, and Doyle able to come over from first base. She'll pick up the 3rd out of the inning, and the Bullpups take a 2-0 lead as we head to the top of the 2nd inning when we come back here on Thunder Country.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back here to Pinkel Field. Everly Buckman at the plate for the Bullpups. They come into the top half of the 2nd inning, leading this ball game 2-0 after putting up 2 in the opening inning. Savannah Kopus in the circle for the Greenbacks. That pitch in there for strike 1 to make it a 1-1 count. Buckman with a .324 batting average on the season. Swings on that for strike 2. Kopus ahead in the count. 1-2 pitch on the way, tried high and away. Not able to get Buckman to bite on it. Count will even up at 2-2. Two pitch popped up. Will Sowers have a chance? No. Hits the dugout roof. Count will remain 2-2 after the foul ball. 2-2 pitch on the way, low and inside. Count fills up. And the 3-2 pitch swung on. And a good at-bat, a good strikeout for Savannah Kopus, her 2nd of the day, 1st out of the inning. That'll bring Cadence Harris to the plate for the Bullpups. 1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning. Pitch taken inside for strike 1. Kopus has now retired the last 3 batters for the Bullpups, trying to keep it going with Zaharis here at the plate. Again, in there, works the other side of the plate for strike 2. Kopus starting to settle down out there and throw good pitches. The 0-2 pitch came back with the off speed, just misses high. One-two pitch. Still keeping it away, not giving her anything too close. Misses outside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 pitch turned on. Gwen with a great diving play at third. Can she make the throw? Not in time, but what a stop by Isabella Gwen at third base. It'll put a runner on, but not for lack of effort from Gwen at third base. With 1 out, Zaharis down at first base now. The Bullpups get back to the top of their lineup as Para Bauer steps in. The 1-0 pitch, Bauer. She's tried to bunt all day with that slap bunt, just hasn't laid one down, fouls that one off, and count now 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way, lays it down the third base line. It won't stay in fair territory. Zaharis have to head back to first base, trying to move her over. Bauer not able to do it. Now looking at a 1-2 count. One-two pitch on the way. Fouls that one off, stays in play. Count will stay 1-2. Another long at bat for Bauer. It was a 7-pitch at bat the last time and gets that one through the infield. Jack can't handle it, diving to her right. Zaharis down to second base from the 1-out single. Runners on first and second now. Riley Whitfield will come to the plate. Reached on an error her first time through, but she's got the power to drive some runs in. Kopus has got to be aware of that. First pitch misses outside. Count 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Into center field, Winklepleck coming in, has room, can't handle it, in and out of her glove, may still be able to get the out at third. No, goes to second, and we'll get the trail runner in Bauer. Couldn't hang on to that one, but Bauer and Zaharis both had to wait and see if it was going to drop or tag on it, and so able to get Bauer out at second base and puts runners on the corner. With 2 outs now here in the top of the second inning. Ashlyn Schrader at the plate for the Bullpups. Stapleton trying to get the out on the base path. Can't handle at short, and the run will come home and score as Zaharis takes advantage of the throwdown from Stapleton. Whitfield down at second. Schrader here at the plate batting, and an 0-2 count, and she fouls that one back into the glove. High fastball just misses for ball one. Whitfield staying alert down there at second base. Sowers will come in on that, touches it in fair territory. She's going to be safe, but out at the plate, a good heads-up play by Micah Stapleton to save the day after Sowers can't handle it at first, and the Greenbacks get out of it. But once again, the Bullpups score one. They lead it 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second when we come back here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back, bottom of the second inning here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks trailing this ball game 3-0 after the Bullpups able to put up 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and now Micah Stapleton, after getting the Greenbacks out of that last inning with the heads-up play behind the plate, comes to the plate to try to get the bats going. Looking at an 0-1 count from Schrader. Takes that pitch low in the turf. And Stapleton sends a deep ball into center field. Will it have a chance? No. A great play by Bauer for the catch. What a play from Bauer out there in center field. Boy, any other portion of the ballpark, and that may have got over or with any bit of breeze from which we're used to here at Pinkel Field, but a well-struck ball from Micah Stapleton. Just a better caught ball by Bauer in center field. So with one out, Hughes will come to the plate, try to spark a one-out rally. Swings on the first pitch for strike one. Hughes fouls that one back. Now down on the count, 0-2. And 3 pitches. Hughes goes down on strikes. The third strikeout of the day for Schrader. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second inning, and Cambridge Rector coming to the plate for the Greenbacks. Rector swinging on a high fastball, can't connect. The 0-1 pitch, off speed. Rector able to make contact, but another foul ball. Count will be 0-2 as Rector steps back in and recovers some of these foul balls. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Got her swinging. Another strikeout for Schrader, and the Bullpups will take a 3-0 lead as we head to the top of the third inning when we come back here on Thunder Country.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors and Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back to Pinkel Field. Carmen Pavlovich at the plate, a hard hit ball goes foul for strike one. Kopus in the circle still for the Greenbacks. That's usually the rotation for Coach Forshee. Winklepleck and Kopus will throw the majority, if not all, of the innings. Pavlovich swinging on that one. Rector calling everybody off from second base and makes the out for the first out of the inning. The Greenbacks now just need to string a few of these outs together. We've seen them pick up quick outs in the first 2 innings. It's just keeping that momentum on. Bullpups have done a good job battling back. They lead at 3-0 here in the top of the third. At the plate, Doyle sends one into shallow center field. No, Jack going to be able to go back from the shortstop position and make the play. And there's the second out. A quick one comes. Greenbacks trying to get out of this one in quick work, but they'll have to go through Annalise Gross. with 2 outs here as she comes to the plate. Struck out her first time at bat. Looking for her first hit here in game 2. Fouls that one back. 4 strike 1.
Which one have you got here?
An 0-1 count on the way. Right back to Copas, off her glove, and Jack can't get to it in time. Never had a chance as she was breaking for the middle of the infield. Once it ricocheted off of Copas, nobody have a chance on that one. So the base hit puts Gross on base, and Huggard will come to the plate now with 2 outs. Copas going out to have a chat with, Stapleton going out to have a chat with Copas. Just make sure she's all right after taking that ricochet. Courtesy runner coming in to run for Gross. Huggard steps in, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Inside. Meg Cullinane, who comes into courtesy run for Gross. A 1-0 count. Outside, fouled, out of play. A 1-1 count. Pitch from Copas misses outside. A 2-1 pitch on the way. Runner going, heading down to second base. And Cullinane in there safely. Three-one pitch, swung on. Copas trying to get out of this inning on her own with the strikeout. 1 pitch away from doing it. Counts 3-2 against Huggard. 3-2 pitch. Went up high and just missed. And Huggard draws the 2-out walk, heads down to first base. Puts runners on first and second. Cullinane down at second. Huggard at first. As Buckman will come to the plate with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. Trying to work through the bottom part of this lineup. Copas misses first pitch, ball 1. And lead runner in Cullinane down there. Somebody talking had the attention of Copas in the circle. Now she's set back, ready to go. Misses high though with ball 2. Trying not to get too far behind in this count. The 2-0 pitch, fouled back. 4 strike 1. A 2-0 pitch down the right field side. Too far foul for Sowers to have a play on it. Count evens up now, 2s across the board, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. And the outside corner got it. Copas gets herself out of it with the strikeout, and the Greenbacks head to the bottom of the 3rd, trailing 3-0, and we come back here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back. Bottom of the third inning here at Pinkel Field, and it'll be up to Savannah Copas to try to get a spark going in these Greenback bats. Schrader still in the circle for the Bullpups. She's retired 6 straight batters, so Copas trying to break that streak. And early on, down in the count, 0-2. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for Schrader. The 0-2 pitch just misses outside. Boy, that's a tough pitch to take if you're Copas down 0-2. She didn't like it and does not pay the price. Count now 1-2. High fastball misses inside. Two-two pitch on the way. Gets her swinging, picks up her 5th strikeout of the afternoon and the first out of the bottom of the third. So Addison Sowers now. We've seen Coach Forshee shuffle this batting lineup around a little bit here in game 2. Copas and Sowers usually in the top half of that lineup. Mixing it up a little bit. Sowers now batting in the 8-hole. It was Copas prior to that. So that 7-8 position. A little more power down there. See if they can produce. Sowers takes first pitch inside for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch comes back with the off speed and finds its mark for strike 2. 0-2 count now. Sowers really has to protect up there. The 0-2 pitch. Sowers stays alive, fouls that back into the net. A 3-0 ball game here in the bottom of the third, and 3 of those runs, the Greenbacks have committed 4 errors already today. Sowers taking pitch low for ball 1. She'll be looking at a 1-2 count. But Schrader has been tough to do anything against. Retired the last 7 batters she's faced and generally working ahead in the count. First pitch strikes to all 8 of the batters today. Sowers staying alive, fouls that one back. Be a 1-2 count as Sowers steps back in. 1-2 pitch, turned on a hard hit ball from Sowers into left field. Huggard there underneath it for the second out of the inning. Good contact from Sowers. Just couldn't flatten it out. And the fly out will bring Riley Miller to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Still trying to battle against Schrader. Inside pitch, swung on and fouled back into the net for strike 1. Count 0-1, that pitch in there taken for strike 2. and swung on for the third out of the inning. Schrader continues to deal, picking up her 6th strikeout of the afternoon, and the Bullpups will take a 3-0 lead as we head to the top of the 4th when we come back here on Thunder Country.
When the game is on and you're feeling the pride, head down 54, it's the Greenback side. Hot food, good times every day of the week. Legends Pub and Grill is the place we meet. On Highway 54 in Pratt, Legends Pub and Grill is serving up daily. And nightly specials 6 days a week. Legends, legends, where the Greenbacks shine. Bring your friends and family, have a legendary time. Proud sponsor of Greenback Sports, game day or any day. Legends Pub and Grill, Pratt's hometown pride.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas' electrical needs for over 25 years.
Well, welcome back to Pinkel Field. Second game of a doubleheader for the Greenbacks against McPherson. A big matchup as far as 4A West implications and postseason possible regional play seeding is concerned. The Greenbacks came into this ball game 4th in the West, McPherson 5th in the West. And McPherson picking up a Game 1 win, trying to complete the sweep. Ahead now 3-0 in Game 2 as we enter the top of the 4th inning. And count 1-2 as Cadence Zaharis at the plate. That pitch just outside and low. Evens the count up at 2-2. And a chopper back to Kopus, comes up, takes it early. The throw over to Sowers for the first out. Good routine play for this Greenback defense. 1 out now here in the top of the 4th inning as the Bullpups get back to the top of their lineup. Para Bauer will come to the plate. 1 for 1 on today, through a walk and also a hit. And boy, can she stretch an at bat out. Takes first pitch, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, tries to lay that one down. Commits to it, first strike 1. 1-1 goes the count. The 1-1 pitch, fouled back into the net. And that pitch from Kopus just misses high. Takes the count 2-2. Chopper down the third base line. Gwen's gonna have to be quick with it. The throw over, and there's the speed of Bauer. When you've got that speed, all you gotta do is put the ball in play, and that time Para Bauer does and reaches first base safely with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Whitfield now will come to the plate looking for her first hit here in Game 2. Opening pitch in there for a strike. Takes pitch up high for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch on the ground. Jack having to go back to her right. She was heading to second base once she saw Bauer trying to steal. And then once the ball was put into play, was out of position. That puts runners on first and second. And that'll bring Schrader to the plate with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Bullpups looking to strike here. Takes first pitch for a strike. 0-1 count on the way from Copas. Low in the turf, Stapleton the throw down. Boy, throw was there in time. Somehow Bauer able to get underneath it. And they're gonna say safe at third base. I think even Coach Forsey wants to come out and have a talk with that one. I think the conversation or the argument is that field umpire may have been blocked from where that throw came in and just wants to have him confirm or confer with the home plate umpire to make sure he didn't see anything that may help the Greenbacks here. And the call is safe. So the call at third will stand. Bauer in there safely, and Whitfield following suit over there at first base, ends up on second base. Puts runners in a much better position for Schrader here at the plate. Sends that one into right field. That's going to find a gap. It gets down. No one can get to it. Bauer comes home easily to score, but the throw coming home will hold Whitfield up at third base, but leaves runners on the corners. And that'll bring Carmen Pavlovich to the plate after the Bullpups score one more and lead 4-0. Courtesy runner coming in for Schrader at first base. It will be Ava Mendoza to come in to run, and a mound visit, player only mound visit for the Greenbacks. Copa's trying to battle out there. Bunt shown, the throw down, has the runner in the pickle. Ball comes out, the tag's put on, so they get the out at second base. And Coach Patterson not happy down there at third base with the way Whitfield responded to that. They got the throw they wanted down to second, but the runner at third never followed. So the Greenbacks able to pick up and out on the base path. Now can they do anything with that momentum? Two outs now here in the top of the fourth inning, and a hard hit ball. Gonna get through the infield by Pavlovich. That one scores Whitfield from third. Right in the gap between Gwen and Jack. Neither of them could dive to reach it. And another run for McPherson puts them on top 5-0. That'll bring Brooke Doyle to the plate. 0 for 2 in game 2 action. Takes first pitch, strike one. One-two pitch down the first baseline, foul territory. Copa's ahead in the count here, 0-2. Trying to get herself out of another jam. 3 strikeouts on the day for Copas, and boy, she could use one here. The 0-2 pitch inside again. Turned on quickly down the first base line. Oh, 0-2 pitch on the way, up high. Stapleton going to try to get another out on the base path. In there safely is Pavlovich. This McPherson team aggressive on the base path. Pitch missed up high. Count goes 1-2. Copa's still ahead here. 1 out away from getting out of the top of the fourth. Greenbacks trail it 5-0. That one put in the air into left field. Hughes trying to track it to the left. Can't make the play in foul territory, and that will give Doyle new life at the plate. had a chance on that one. Hughes had to get all the way to nearly the fence to make that play. Couldn't haul it in. And now Doyle will step back in. The 1-2 pitch. Low and away. Dancing down there at second base is Pavlovich. The 2-2 pitch. Doyle stays alive with the foul back into the net. Two-two pitch on the way, a grounder to second base. Rector will make the play and the out, and the Greenbacks get out of it, but the Bullpups lead at 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning when we come back here on Thunder Country.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
At your local BTI, we not only stock all the John Deere certified parts you need, but we also carry a wide range of Milwaukee and steel items. Browse our stores and discover Yeti products, grills and accessories, and a great selection of John Deere licensed toys and apparel. Experience the BTI difference at any of our 6 locations across Kansas in Buckland, Great Bend, Greensburg, Hoxie, Ness City, and Pratt. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back, bottom of the fourth inning here at Pinkel Field, and Winkelplack puts one on the ground, but a hard hit ball to Pavlovich at third for the first out of the inning. Able to make the play. First pitch, one swing from Winkelplack, and McPherson retires her. With one out now here, Riley will come to the plate. Greenbacks need to get something going, trailing 5-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The off-speed pitch, Riley couldn't wait on it long enough, sends it foul out of play. Riley looking for her first hit of the day, struck out her first time through, second time facing Schrader. And down in the count, 0-2 here. The 0-2 pitch from Schrader. That one put into fair play down the right field line. It's going to be a tough ball. No one can get to it. Buckman tried to come over from second, and it'll be Riley sliding head first into second with the one-out double. We'll see if that gets these Greenbacks going. Riley with the nice hit will bring Jack to the plate. With a runner down at second base in Sydney Riley. Popped up, out of play. Jack, like many of these Greenbacks today, against this pitching duo for McPherson, looking for her first hit. Greenbacks running out of innings as they trail 5-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. One out, Riley down at second base. They've got the start of something brewing if they can keep it going with Jack at the plate here. Turns on that one over the head of Pavlovich, but just drops in foul territory. Boy, and that one would have scored Riley from second base had it dropped. Jack will step back in, looking at an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch misses high. Riley coming down to third base, gets there safely on the pass ball. Now only 60 feet away. Greenbacks a chance to put one up. Count 1-2. 1-2 pitch, a hard hit ball. It's going to get through the infield. Greenbacks score their first on the RBI single from Claire Jack. So Jack down at first base now after that single, drives Riley in, and that'll bring Micah Stapleton to the plate. Runners are out there. Off-speed pitch, Stapleton jumps on it. Will it drop foul? Oh, it does drop foul. Another one, inches from the chalk line. And it was that off-speed pitch from Schrader that had Stapleton well in front of that one. Stapleton will reset, Jack down at first base. The 0-1 pitch. Got her swinging on that one, fouls it back into the net for strike 2. Now with an 0-2 count, Stapleton steps in, ready to go. High pop fly, that's going to be trouble. Gross trying to locate it behind home plate, can't handle it. That one was in the air for a long time. A tough play for Gross to set up underneath. Can't do it and gives Stapleton new life. Count still 0-2 on Stapleton here. The 0-2 pitch. Backing up from third on the foul ball. Pavlovich able to get the out there. Stapleton not happy with that at bat. Had some good pitches, just couldn't put something in fair territory, and Schrader forcing her to pop out. Jack not able to advance over at first base. She still stays there as Hope Hughes now comes to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Greenbacks trying to add to the 1 run already produced this inning. First pitch in there for strike 1. Schrader now with 5 consecutive strikes thrown. Hughes looking at an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch inside. That one misses the mark. Hughes with a strikeout her first time through, looking for her first hit. Picked up a hit in game 1. One of only 2 Greenbacks with a hit in game 1. Now 1-1 count on the way. Right back up the middle, it'll get by Schrader, but a great play at shortstop by Whitfield. Can't come up and throw from her knees, but what a play from Riley Whitfield at shortstop to keep that ball in the infield. Greenbacks with not much margin for error here, working with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cambridge Rector at the plate with Jack at second, Hughes at first base. Rector fouls that back into the net for strike 1. A 0-1 pitch on the way. Chopper down the third base line, foul. Jack will head back to second base, running on contact with 2 outs here. If Rector can get something out of the infield, it should score Jack from second base. Trouble is picking up a hit against Schrader. She's been excellent today for McPherson. And there it is, another strikeout. Gets her swinging, picks up her 7th strikeout of the afternoon, and the Greenbacks trail 5-1 as we head to the top of the 5th inning when we come back here on Thunder Country.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965 with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Top of the 5th inning, we head. Greenbacks trailing 5-1 as Annalise Gross comes to the plate for the Bullpups. Copa's still out there for the Greenbacks. Misses first pitch, ball 1. 1 for 2 in game 2 is Gross. Strikeout and a single. Fouls that one off for strike 2. Excuse me, strike 1. Count 1-1. Greenbacks just have not been able to get in a rhythm all day, carrying over all the way from game 1. Gross puts that one on the ground to short. Jack going to field the throw, and a good reach from Sowers at first. They'll say she got her, and the Greenbacks will take it. Another quick out. We've seen that from the Greenbacks, getting that first out or even too quick, but it's just getting all 3 of them before McPherson can put something together. That's been the trouble today as Kennedy Huggard comes to the plate. Copa's trying outside, just misses ball 1. A 1-0 count on the way. Hard hit ball into center field. Winklepleck chasing it down, dead ahead of her for the second out. A line out. We'll put 2 outs on the board and bring Buckman to the plate. Once again, quick 2 outs for the Greenbacks. 3 is what they need. Copa's trying to get it here. This is high and away for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Buckman 0 for 2 here in game 2. 2 strikeouts. The 2-0 count. Copa's behind here. 0-3 on the 8-hole hitter. Trying to get back in it. And there it is. In there for strike 1. Going to force Buckman to be a little more aggressive at the plate now. Looking at a 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch. Swung on. Another one out to center field. Winklepleck a few steps back, then resets and picks up the 3rd out. So a quick inning for the Greenbacks after 3 quick outs. And the Greenbacks now a chance to get their bats out as we head to the bottom of the 5th. They trail it 5-1 when we come back here from Pinkel Field.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Looking to get outside this spring? Visit Pratt this April for lots of activities. The Open Range Gravel Road Race and Kids Fair is on Saturday, April 25th. Don't miss Christian recording artist Jordan Feliz as he brings his God is Good tour to Pratt on Sunday, April 26th. Be sure to follow Visit Pratt on social media for all the exciting updates on events right here in Pratt.
Welcome back to Pinkel Field as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. Savannah Copas at the plate for the Greenbacks. They trail 5-1. Copas looking at a 2-0 count against Schrader for the Bullpups. The 2-0 pitch on the way, kind of a half check swing from Copas. She'd like to have that one back, a high pitch. Started to pull the trigger, just couldn't pull it back in time. Checks that one foul for strike one. Count now 2-1. A 2-1 pitch, pop fly to shortstop, and it'll be an easy play for Whitfield, who's had a great day for the Bullpups for the first out of the inning. With Kopus retired, that'll bring Addison Sowers to the plate. Sowers fouling back, first pitch. Oh for 1 on the day is Sowers, looking at an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch low in the turf. Sowers takes it for ball one. That one may have got away from Schrader. Haven't seen her miss that bad all day. 1-1 pitch on the way. Again, misses low. Be a 2-1 count as Sowers steps back in. The 2-1 pitch just misses outside. Count 3-1. Sowers trying to provide a base runner for the Greenbacks here with one out in the bottom of the fifth inning. The 3-1 pitch on the way from Schrader. Got her swinging, fouled it back. Fills the count up. Schrader has not walked a batter yet today. Has a full count here against Sowers. 3-2 pitch. Sowers stays alive, fouls it back into the net. One of these two is going to win this battle. Will it be Sowers or Schrader? Once again, full count pitch on the way. Sowers pops that one up, tracking it over from short is Whitfield and makes another nice play. Maybe some confusion between her and Buckman at second base, but Whitfield calls her off at the last minute for the second out of the inning on the pop out. And that'll bring Riley Miller to the plate. Miller DH in here in game two, not in the defensive lineup. Played right field in game one and puts the bat on the ball there, sends it to third. Pavlovich has to throw on the run, but makes a great throw, and the Bullpups get out of that in a quick 3, and we'll take a 5-1 lead as we head to the top of the 6th when we come back with more Greenback softball here on Thunder Country.
Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is excited to announce supplier pricing for everyone on new Chevy 1500 half-ton trucks. That means savings up to $8,000. That's right, up to $8,000 off a brand new Silverado. Looking for pre-owned? Check out Doug Ray's huge selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs with market-based pricing on every vehicle. So you know you're getting the best deal the first time and every time. Doug Ray Chevrolet is your full-line dealership with parts, service, body shop, and more. Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt, where big savings meet hometown service.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back to Pinkle Field. Greenbacks softball underway. Greenbacks trail at 5-1 against McPherson in game 2 of our doubleheader, and it's Cadence Harris at the plate for the Bullpups. After that foul tip, now looking at a 1-2 count. Kopus throwing game 2 for the Greenbacks. 1-2 pitch, puts it right back off the heel of Kopus. Can she stay with it? No. Boy, another ball up the middle from this bullpup lineup. Just a hard hit ball. Cope has never really had a chance to react to that one. And a leadoff hit for the Bullpups puts Zaharis down at first base and gets them back to the top of their lineup as Para Bauer will step in. Bauer 2 for 2 in game 2. We've seen how dangerous she can be when she gets on the base path with her speed. Oh, 1 count after fouling off that opening pitch. Pulls back on that one. Again, threatening that bunt to use that speed. Count 1-1. Zaharis remains at first base. Shows bunt, pulls it back after the pitch goes high and inside. Coach Patterson aggressive on the base path when she's got runners out there. Count 2-1. And again, can't lay it down, just pushes it foul down the third base line. It'll be a 2-2 count as Bauer steps back in. Two-two pitch up high, fills the count up, 3-2. Three-two pitch on the way from Copas. Bauer swinging on that one into left field. Underneath it is Hughes. Runners will not be able to tag. Zaharis back to first base. And the Greenbacks able to get that leadoff batter. And Bauer out, and that'll bring Whitfield to the plate. 1 out now here in the top of the 6th inning. Greenbacks trail it 5-1. Whitfield puts the bat on the ball into center field. Winklepleck coming in. Can she make the play? What a play from Dally Winklepleck in center field, and double them up. At first base, the heads-up play. Winklepleck comes up firing, and the Greenbacks execute the double play to get out of that inning. And let's see now if that's enough to fire up the bats as we come back in the bottom of the 6th here on Thunder Country.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Piester are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back, bottom of the 6th inning as the Greenbacks get their bats out, and let's see if that double play started from Dally Winklepleck out in center field is enough to get a spark going for these Greenback bats, and it'll be Dally Winkle at the plate to lead this inning off for the Greenbacks. Takes first pitch, ball 1. Comes back with a fastball outside, misses for ball 2. Trying to ride a little bit of that wave of energy and turn it into some offense here for the Greenbacks. Winklepleck looking at a 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch, takes that one for strike 1. Straders continued to have a great day here in game 2, 7 strikeouts in the game, a 2-1 count, pitch on the way. Winklepleck puts it in play to second base. It'll be a tough play for Buckman, can't make it, and Winklepleck able to run it out. She'll stay at first base on the pass ball. And the Greenbacks have the leadoff runner on that they've needed. Now you can start to hear that Greenback dugout get a little bit louder, a little bit of that energy. Always said if you could bottle up the energy in a softball dugout and take a pill of that every morning, sign me up. At the plate, Sidney Riley pops it into the glove of Gross behind first base, and just like that, McPherson says, we'll see your double play and raise you one, as Gross makes the heads-up play behind the plate, and then the throw down to first to catch Winkelpleck, who is heading to second. And now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Clears the bases, and will bring Claire Jack to the plate to try to reset that energy. 1-0 count on the way to Jack. Turns on that inside pitch, sends it foul. The 1-1 count as Jack steps back in. One pitch, misses high and inside. Count goes 2-1. The 2-1 pitch right down the middle. Jack can't straighten it out, fouls it back into the net. Looking at a 2-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Greenbacks trail it 5-1 here in game 2, trying to avoid the sweep after losing game 1 earlier today. A 2-2 pitch on the way, popped up. Twos across the board for Jack here. A 2-2 pitch on the way, off speed, turned on again, but can't put it between the lines. Probably the 5th ball we've seen today from the Greenbacks, turning on that off-speed pitch, just not able to straighten it out enough to turn it into base hits. So Jack will step back in. Still looking at a 2-2 count here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch up high. Good take for ball 3. A 3-2 pitch on the way. Popped up, gonna stay in play possibly. Gross coming all the way back to the net and makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. And once again, the Bullpups hold the Greenbacks scoreless. They'll take a 5-1 lead as we head to the top of the 7th with more Greenbacks softball, and we return here on Thunder Country.
This is Terry from Gatlin-Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
Uh-oh, that's a sound no one wants to hear. Pratt Glass has been helping homes and business owners with everything glass for over 80 years. Whether your business suffered a break-in over the weekend or you're needing to replace old leaky windows, and they also offer automotive glass repairs, automotive details, screens, dragging door adjustments, residential window replacement, storefronts, and 24-hour commercial residency service. Pratt Glass, 210 South Jackson in Pratt, 620-672-6463, or see prattglass.com.
Welcome back, top of the 7th inning, and we started off with a nice play from Cambridge Rector at second base, picking up a quick out on the pop out and coming right back up. Carmen Pavlovich sends one out into left center field for a 1-out single. Once again, McPherson leading this ball game 5-1 as we enter the top of the 7th inning, trying to pull off the sweep here in Pratt today. Two good 4A teams going at it. It was McPherson who took game 1, and game 2 hold the lead now, trying to make the play at second, and they're going to say the force wasn't there, but the tag looked like it was put on Pavlovich as she slightly overran the bag. But safe will be the call that stands. So both runners safe for McPherson. And again, Coach Forsey going to come out and ask about this one, and I think rightfully so. She came off the bag, and it looked like the tag was put on her leg. I'll have another conversation like we've seen them do, but I don't know if the home plate umpire may have seen anything different. Boy, it sure looked like it from our perspective. Safe will be the call. They'll stay with it. It's not very often you see the call overturned, and once again, they'll stick with the call on the field. So that'll leave runners on first and second base. Doyle at first, Pavlovich at second. As Gross comes to the plate, turns on the first pitch, sends it into left field. Coming home to score from second is Pavlovich. And the RBI single puts another run on the board for the Bullpups. With one out here in the top of the 7th, Bullpups have put one more on the board early and have runners out there to add to it. Doyle at second, Gross at first base as Huggard steps into the box. First pitch swung on into center field. No, Rector going to come over from second base and make a deep play in the infield, right in that middle of the infield where you see so many balls drop, and Cambridge Rector covering some ground for the second out of the inning. Runners have to stay put. Nobody able to advance on that. Now 2 outs. Greenbacks trying to get out of this and keep 2 stranded for the Bullpups. The Everly Buckman at the plate with 2 outs. The 0-1 pitch swung on for strike 2. Oh, 0-2 pitch on the way. Ball put into the air. Rector tracking it back, coming in from right field. It'll be Riley who makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. Bullpups score 1, but the Greenbacks still within striking distance. Trail 6-1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. More Greenbacks softball when we return.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here, we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th inning. Greenbacks down to 3 outs, but one of them quickly taken away as Micah Stapleton sends a line drive into the glove of Whitfield, who continues to have an impressive day in the field for the Bullpups. I don't know that you can play the shortstop position any better than what Whitfield has played it today. So now with 1 out, Greenbacks down to 2 as Hope Hughes will step in and try to spark a bottom of the 7th inning rally. They'll have to do it against Schrader, who's had a great day pitching as well. Pops that one up, out of play. Count goes 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, hard hit ball from Hughes. That'll get through the middle infield for a 1-out single. And again, it's got to start somewhere with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Hughes trying to be the one to start it. It'll bring Cambridge Rector to the plate. Rector looking for her first hit here in game 2. Coming out swinging on first pitch. Can't connect for strike 1. Schrader follows that up with an off-speed outside pitch. Has Rector down in the count now 0-2. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Jammed up in the foul territory. No one will have a play on it, so Rector will get new life. Count stays 0-2. Rector steps back in, got her swinging for the 2nd out of the inning. The 8th strikeout of the day for Schrader. Now down to 1 out for the Greenbacks. It'll be Savannah Copas coming to the plate. Opening pitch inside for ball 1. Hughes still down there at first base. Greenbacks haven't been able to do anything since she's reached there. A 1-0 pitch. Came back off speed. A 2-0 count on the way to Copas. The 2-0 pitch, there it is, in there for a strike. You had to think Schrader was going to work her way back in. It has yet to walk a batter today. Looking at a 2-1 count is Copas. A 2-1 pitch, fouled back. Now Schrader only 1 pitch away from ending this ball game. 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Greenbacks trail it 6-1. And the 2-2 pitch just misses high. Full count coming for Copas. The 3-2 pitch, outside corner, got it, and that will end the ball game. And what a game for Ashlyn Schrader on the mound. Closes it out on a strikeout, rightfully so, her 9th of the day, and the Bullpups will come away with a 6-1 win in game 2 to complete the clean sweep. We'll take a break, send it back to the station, come back here in about 60 seconds. After the commercial break, wrap up stats and more and give you our Smiley Concrete Hard Hat Player of the Game. You're listening to Greenbacks Softball here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Welcome back here to the postgame show here at Pinkel Field. Greenbacks dropped 2 today, 10-1 in game 1, 6-1 in game 2. So the Greenbacks record will fall to 10-6 on the season. Meanwhile, McPherson with the 2 wins improves to 16-6 on the season. We talked about some of the implications of this being 2 4A teams matching up against each other. Coming into this, Pratt was currently sitting 4th in the 4A West, McPherson 5th in the 4A West. So you can bet that these 2 games and the way that they shook out possibly going to flip that seeding around and come into play later on when you start looking at regionals and sub-state seedings and things like that. So Greenbacks not able to pick up one here today. And, boy, the pitching from the Bullpups outstanding as Carmen Pavlovich in Game 1 had 7 strikeouts, and then you follow that up with Ashlyn Schrader in Game 2 with 9 strikeouts. The Greenbacks just never able to get the bats going. The few bright spots in Game 2 there. The Greenbacks only 5 hits in Game 2, and it was Hope Hughes who came away with 2 of those. She had 2 of 3 on the day. Claire Jack with a hit, Sydney Riley with a hit, Dally Winkelpleck with a hit. It was just not a day at the plate for the Greenbacks. Only 3 hits in Game 1, 5 hits in Game 2, so not something you typically see is the Greenback bats go silent, and today they did against this McPherson team, and it was not due to just lack of bats. The defense from McPherson, it was spot on. We talked about the pitching from Pavlovich and Schrader, but some of the plays made out in the field. Whitfield at shortstop, one of the better shortstops you'll see across the class of 4A. She played that position outstanding today. So hats off to the Bullpups and Coach Patterson for the 2 wins today. And to Coach Forshey, well, next up, who do we have next up, Mr. Swank? Heston on the road next up, so we won't have that one since it'll be on the road as we bring you all the home action, and it'll probably be baseball next time we're on the air as we've covered 2 of the softball. It'll be baseball next, and that will be a fun one. It'll be senior night Monday here at Green Sports Complex, so that'll be a big one where everybody, they'll get recognized for all the accomplishments, similar to last night. Talk about some of the things that happened this week, the athletic banquet last night, and that's always a fun night. Got to recognize all of these seniors for their accomplishments throughout their career as a Greenback, and congratulations to Arlie Morell and Cam Holting for being your 2026 senior athlete winners. That was a fun night and fun to see those kids get recognized. But as for today, that's going to do it. The only thing left to do is hand out that Smiley Concrete hard hat player of the game of who put in the work and who does the work and who wears that hard hat. Game 2, boy, I think you got to go with Hope Hughes in Game 2. Again, kind of looking at the offensive stats today when I'm deciding criteria to hand out that award. And in Game 2, it was Hope Hughes, who was 2 of 3 at the plate. Had a nice catch out there in left field as well. In Game 1, it was Dally Winkelpleck who took it home. And it's going to go to Hope Hughes for Game 2. So the Smiley Concrete hard hat player of the game goes to Hope Hughes for Game 2. Thank you again to Robert Smiley for putting that promotion on, and thank you to all of our sponsors. Timish Electric, one of our big sponsors, helps us get all wired up so we can live stream these games the way that we do. He's on the scoreboard, and couldn't do it without him and all the other sponsors that help do what you do for not only us at the radio, but all of Greenback Sports in a whole. That's going to do it for us here at Pinkel Field. Be on the air next Monday for senior night. Get down here, support your Greenbacks. If not, the next best thing, tune in on Thunder Country 98.3 or Eastus Media. That'll do it. As always, once a Greenback, always a Greenback.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.